Welcome back, everybody. In this video, I'm going to continue doing one more example of inverse functions. This is a slightly more difficult problem than the previous two problems that we did. I'm going to actually go ahead and move this out of the way further into the video, but just a quick review, because I'm just going to need the whole space actually. So we start by replacing y with f of x, this f of x, to make the process a little easier. Then what we're going to do is replace every x with y and then every y with x. Then we're going to solve for y, and then we're going to replace that y that we found with the notation f inverse of x. And then we're going to go ahead and verify to see if we actually have found the inverse by taking the inverse itself and plugging it in to the original equation. So without further ado, let's begin by solving this problem. But like I said, I'm going to move this because I'm going to need as much space as I can. So we have f of x is equal to x plus 4 over 2x minus 5. Hopefully you can see this. So replacing f of x with y, we're going to get y is equal to x plus 4 over 2x minus 5. I can write this a little bigger. You guys to see y is equal to x plus 4 over 2x minus 5. Then we're going to go ahead and replace every y with x and every x with y. We're going to end up with x is equal to y plus 4 over 2y minus 5. And then I want to get rid of this denominator here so that we can solve for y. We're going to end up with 2y minus 5 times x, and that's going to equal to y plus 4. And if we use the distributive property here, we're going to end up with 2xy minus 5x equals y plus 4. Now, solving for y, we're going to have 2xy we have 2xy minus 5x minus 4 is going to give us y on the other side. And then we can move this expression over there. We're going to end up with negative 5x minus 4 is equal to y minus 2xy. Then we can factor out the y here. Negative 5x minus 4 is equal to y times 1 minus 2x. And then if we divide each side by 1 minus 2x, we're going to end up with y. So I'm just going to write y here. Y is equal to minus 5x minus 4 over 1 minus 2x. Then I'm going to go ahead and replace y with our inverse notation. F inverse of x equals negative 5x minus 4 over 1 minus 2x. Now, we're going to verify to see if we actually found the inverse. So I'm going to use a different color for you to see. I'm going to tilt the camera too. So we have x plus 4 over 2x minus 5. And then we have negative 5x minus 4 over 1 minus 2x. So we're going to take this function and then put it in the original function. We're going to get negative 5x minus 4 over 1 minus 2x plus 4 over 2 times negative 5x minus 4 over 1 minus 2x minus 5. Now this is a very, very big expression, so I'm gonna try to be careful here. As long as your algebra is correct and you stay consistent with your signs, you shouldn't really have a problem. So I'm trying to add these here just to clean up the numerator as much as I can. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here as well. But let's start with the numerator. What we can do is take 1 minus 2x and multiply it by 4 in the numerator and the denominator. Because 1 minus 2x over 1 minus 2x is just 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. We have negative 5x minus 4 over 1 minus 2x plus 4 times 1 minus 2x over 1 minus 2x. Now doing this is going to help combining the top terms. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing in the denominator. Now I can multiply this actually. So negative 10x minus 8 over 1 minus 2x minus 5 times 1 minus 2x over 1 minus 2x. And then if we distribute the 4 up in the numerator, we're going to get minus 5x minus 4 over 1 minus 2x plus 4 minus 8x over 1 minus 2x. And then at the bottom we have negative 10x minus 8 over 1 minus 2x plus, or excuse me, it's going to be, so negative 5 times 1 minus 2x, that's going to give us negative 5 plus 10x over 1 minus 2x. It's a lot of algebra here, so you just got to be careful. At the top, we're going to get negative 5x minus 4 plus 4 minus 8x all over 1 minus 2x. And this whole expression or fraction is going to be over this. So we're going to end up with negative 10x minus 8 minus 5 plus 10x. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, it's supposed to be, so minus 5 times 1 minus 2x. Since we already distributed that, it's going to become positive. So at the bottom we have negative 10x minus 8 plus 5 or actually yes, that was correct. We have minus 8 minus 5 plus 10x over 1 minus 2x. I'm gonna move the camera here just to get some more space right here. So we can go ahead and clean this up actually. We have negative 4 plus 4, that's just gonna give us 0. And then we have negative 5x minus 8x. I'm just gonna write this at the top here. Negative 5x minus 8x is gonna give us negative 13x over 1 minus 2x. That's the top fraction, or the numerator of the bigger fraction. And then at the bottom we have negative 10x and then positive 10x. This is gonna give us 0. And then we have negative 8 minus 5. That's negative 13 over 1 minus 2x. Now, since we're dividing by this fraction, if we flip the fraction, it's going to become a product, actually. What that means is that if we take negative 13x over 1 minus 2x and multiply it, the fraction is going to flip. Therefore, it's going to become 1 minus 2x over negative 13. So the 1 minus 2x in the denominator in the first fraction is going to cancel with the numerator of the second fraction. We're going to end up with negative 13 over negative 13x over negative 13. And negative 13 divided by negative 13 is just going to give us 1, and we're left with, finally, x. Therefore, we can say that, yes, we did find the inverse. It took a while. It took a lot of heavy algebra, but we did manage to do it. As you can see, I almost made a mistake here with my signs. Therefore, you got to be careful with your algebra, because anyone can get easily confused. I'll try to do one more example like this in another video, but please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please don't forget to like this as well. It's going to help the channel grow more. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll make sure to get to it, and we'll see you in the next video.